So yesterday had an expensive day. It's one of those where you're just like, oh man, okay. You maybe look at your partner or your wife or your husband and you're like, whew, okay. For one, got plane tickets to visit my daughters who are going to be studying abroad later this year in the fall. So,
Ooh.
Yeah. But Italy, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, I know you've been there, but I've never.
What part?
Florence.
Okay, so that's one area that we just picked up a car in, didn't say.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to hear. I've heard it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I forgot. My brother and sister-in-law and their family are in Italy right now. All places, right? Exactly, and they're sending photos back, and it looks amazing. So, anyways, excited for that. But anyways, pulled the trigger, got the tickets, the plane tickets. It's like you watch the tickets for a long time,
right?
And then you're like, okay, this is the cheapest that we've seen them for the past 2 months. So let's go ahead.
Might as well pull the trigger.
Yeah, might as well go ahead and do it now, and then we can figure it out later. So, anyways, did that, and then ended up getting windows. So
you bought windows?
Yeah, windows. So we went to the Linden Summerfest over, maybe it was last weekend, 2 weekends ago. I don't know when it was. I just remember I was there. There was a whole ton of people. There were booths set up. There was, I think the Louisville Crashers were on stage, and they were singing, and I was drinking.
And I don't know what day it was.
I don't know what day it was. I don't know. Anyways, I walk by, one of those booths, and this guy's like, hey, you ever thought about windows? And I was like, sure, I've thought about windows.
Oh my gosh.
So I actually signed up for some. I don't even think I got something free out of it. It was like one of those things where he was just like, hey, and windows. I was like, windows. And so
windows, that's good for the house, right?
Yeah.
It's about time for windows.
Yeah. Who doesn't want windows?
Yeah.
So I put my name down, and sure enough, they follow up. But it was so funny because they follow up with me and they're like, hang on a second. The person who followed up with me, she sent me an initial email, and then she replied to her initial email because I hadn't replied back. But she was like, hang on a second. Are you on 99.7 DJX? How's Fred doing? And she asked about Fred.
Goodness.
And my cat, who, by the way, if you haven't heard, my missing cat for 27 days was returned. We found him a couple weeks ago.
You captured him,
right?
Yes,
Exactly.
After sightings and all the stakeouts.
Right. Exactly. So, anyways, so she literally was like, how's Fred doing? Are we going to get to see Fred when we come and give you a free estimate or whatever?
Fred's going to be doing meet and greets now with the window people.
I know, exactly. And I was like, well, I don't know. If he is here, thank you. And so I replied back and whatever. So there was a little bit back and forth with that. So anyways, yeah. The appointment was yesterday for the free estimate. Guy was like, comes in. He 2.5 hours, he's literally talking to us about everything except windows.
Wow.
And then finally, it's like we get down to brass tacks and he's like, what do I got to do? And I was like, let's do it.
Oh my God. I feel like we're friends now. We've gotten to know each other over 2.5 hours.
The guy did a great job of
he's building rapport.
Absolutely. He's doing everything. And it's
now you're besties and they're going to set up Fred play dates.
I knew once. He was like, hey, can I have a seat? I was like, I knew as soon as that happened, I was like, all right, this, I understood what was happening. It
right. In the back of your mind, you're like, I'm buying windows today.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what that meant at that point, though?
I was like, there's no way I'm going to get out of this without buying at least one window. And
but you can't just buy one window, though.
No,
right? You got to replace them all.
So yeah, we had some damage to a front window, like our front picture window that we have. Mm-hmm. And so that was definitely one that we wanted to get replaced. And then there were a couple that were still original windows in the house that weren't replaced. And so it was like, all right.
How old is the house?
The house is not built in the 40s. So,
okay.
Yeah. So anyways.
So it's been a minute.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, there were some things that we had been waiting on and just not doing for a while. And so it's just yesterday, it was one of those days where it was just like bought plane tickets to Italy.
Why not buy
bought
windows? Yeah.
It's like,
Wow.
kids, no Christmas this year. All right.
Yes. Also, we're not going to eat for a couple of weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Wow.
So, anyways.
That's a lot going on.
Yeah. And I said to my wife after the window guy left, like in the evening,
Yeah.
I was like, whew. It was an expensive day today, wasn't it? She was like, sure was.
You walk around and you look at the house and you start talking to the house like, hey, girl, we're going to dress you up. We're going to make you look real good.
We're going to make, we're going to put a little makeup on you.
Yeah.
We're going to fix you up a little bit, make you good, make you good. Yeah. So
that's good stuff. I've been trying to buy a car, and that is also something I haven't done in a very long time. And fees are outlandish. It's crazy. Like you see the price, and you're like, okay, we can maybe do that. Nope. Add maybe $9,000 more. It's like, oh,
what do I got to do to get you in this baby?
Oh,
what do I got to do to get you in this baby?
Yowzers.
Yeah, I know. I helped buy Isabel and Sophia a car last year, and because the Jetta died, and they were driving the Jetta.
It was a good run, though.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
That's not a.
Ooh.
That's kind of a complicated process too. So
it is.
All right. Anyways, it's Friday, so we're feeling good.
We're feeling good. Ben's going to be getting new. When? By the way, when are they coming?
God, who knows? I don't even know.
They probably got to order them first. You got to measure and stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, I felt good. It's a local company. It's all, in, they have the factory here in Louisville, and they make them here and all that stuff.
Oh, great.
But he's explaining all this to me, and so in my mind I'm going, so you're telling me they're more expensive?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, exactly. So anyways.